Yo, what's going on, YouTubers? East New York's finest, hosted by Mike. I am exhausted. Today was actually a pretty good day. My wife came home. Excuse me. She wanted to go with me food shopping, so we brought some stuff, some fettuccine and things of that nature. And I made chicken Alfredo. Make a long story short, and also almost 2.5 hours of time consuming some crab cakes along with salmon cakes, and of course everything came out delicious, like needless to say. But anyway, there's a video prior to this one that my wife, you hear her talking about in the background as we're driving home from Manhattan. So after we ate a little bit, she decided she wanted to go to Home Depot to pick up some stuff. So some stuff we needed. And I wound up calling Jinko, which is somebody in Toy Tokyo at the store on 2nd Avenue between East 5th and East 6th Street. Because there was something I had to pick up from Lev. I'll show you guys that toward the end of this video, and I'll give you the story behind that. And so spoke to her, and I was told that Lev came in today to pick up his two, and they have another two, so he allowed me to buy two for the same price before he decided to put the price higher, which of course he has every right to do so, and I probably would too. It's a badass set. So I did make it in before 7. We went to Home Depot real quick. Then from there we hopped on 280, took 280 to Holland Tunnel, took the Holland Tunnel, went through Chinatown, which is the fastest way. And then from there we went to the East Village, or whatever the hell, Alphabet City, whatever the hell they call it now. Went to him. Then from there drove around the corner to Video Games New York. I don't like going there no more. I mean, I like the owner. I think he's a cool guy. I think he's either Italian or French. Real nice dude. But there's 2 employees I don't like there. The manager, he's an asshole. He kind of did some bullshit I didn't like, so he can go fuck himself and fall in front of a train for all I care. One day I said to myself, if I do come across the owner and see him, I'll probably, tell him about what happened, because I'm not gonna really go into the details, but either way you look at it, fuck it. It don't hurt me either way. So why give a fuck? But, I didn't want to wait on, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm here in the city. They'll definitely have them. So let me just order, let me just go and get the PS Vita, charger, which I did. But I'll also get to that in a sec. So I'm going to show you guys right now the stuff I picked up yesterday. Yesterday was kind of like one of those not really walking around days. I went with my trailer for the first time, and I had trolls trolling over my trailer, just like people did in the beginning in my basement, calling it a dungeon, and the Silence of the Lambs cave and all types of shit. See, let me tell you guys something about envy or envious people. People like to pick fun and disrespect those that they either can't beat, have the audacity to talk shit to in person, and or they're upset because you have more than they do. It's like a person that sits back and wear flip-flops all year round, even in the snow and the rain, and they pick fun at somebody that has on a pair of Pro Keds and has 2 holes in his Pro Keds. But the thing is, ironically, that person has better protection, better traction, and better stability than a person that walks around with flip-flops all year. So with that basis, what I'm saying? So it just make fun, it's just crazy. People's like, oh, wow, oh, you got a trailer? Why'd you get that? Or how much you pay? And I'm like, well, what I paid for is none of your business, and why did I get that? Also none of your business. So a couple people thought I was a cranky bitch yesterday. Whatever. I just don't understand why so many of you people out there have to be so Caucasian, so nosy, and shit like that. Like, it's none of your fucking business. It's just like, I just don't like it. Just like when I sold the Godzilla Shogun, or what the fuck you call it, last Sunday at the toy show. And Bobby had it there because he was walking around looking for other stuff, and I must have had like 4 different people ask, what it sell for? One guy, I don't like him anyway, so I just said that's not important. And I just turned my back toward him, and he just said, really? Serious, dude? You can't tell me? I said, for what? What the fuck is the point of me telling you? My wife said, Mike, stop. And he walked away. Then 3 other guys asked the same thing. And it's funny because as we were packing up, people don't even know my wife, and they were asking her, and she's very secretive into herself, you know, and they were asking her, well, so how'd you guys do? And she was like looking at them like, what? And she was just telling people, I don't know, I think we did so. But then when we were leaving, she was like, when we were driving back, she was like, what's the deal? Why would these people? And Isaiah was like, well, yeah, they always do that, Mom. You know, because she didn't like the fact that people were asking her such personal questions. Like, you know, how'd you guys do? Like, what business of it is yours to ask somebody how much they make and if they make money? Like, it's just crazy. But anyhow, moving back on. So I got this from this kid named AJ. And thanks to a buddy who always looking out for me. He's the one that told me when Joe had some G.I. Joe stuff, and he wound up giving me a helicopter I needed. And he was like, well, Mike, you know, I know you do vintage Star Wars and stuff, so, you know, somebody has it down there. I didn't know who it was until I saw it, and I was like, oh shit, because he said it was on top of some Garbage Pail Kids. He said a sheet, but I think it was like a Garbage Pail. Yeah, it was a sheet, but I'm thinking a sheet set, not an actual card, uncut card sheet. So him and a black brother who's always looking for guitars, I forgot his name. I think his name is Glenn. I might be wrong, but anyhow, they watched my spot. You know, Isaiah was in the truck sleep, and you know, there are people that I do trust. Like I said, I trust any and everybody once until each and every individual fucks me over. You know what I mean? So you'll always hear me say that shit repetitively. You know, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And very rarely to almost none % of the time that ever happens to me. But every once in a while, I get caught between the cracks as well. But anyhow, I got this bad boy, and then I got this bag right here, which we'll get to after this. So AJ gave me this for when I asked what he wanted for, and he said, oh, he's only asking $150. But you know, he does have the Obi-Wan Kenobi, you know, and his cape is in really good condition, and he does have his lightsaber. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he came back. I didn't forget about it, but it wasn't really my priority. But he said, you know, I'll come back around, because of course he was shopping around for himself, and he came back and showed me a picture, and I was intrigued. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I was like, well, so he's asking how much again? He said $150, and he said, you know, go down there, maybe he'll give you a good deal. I didn't know that I was gonna meet AJ and I was gonna get a good deal on it. I got it for a good deal. You know what I mean? I didn't get it for a steal, but I got a deal on it. You know, he knocked off some money for me, so that was pretty dope. And let's get into it. Let's see what we got here, because I didn't really look at everything. I just, you know, took a couple of them out. I did look at the Ben Kenobi, and I'm like, you know what? Even at $10 a pop, you can't go. You mean it's a steal. He's more into video games than toys, so I do like that. Obviously, you see this piece of Zartan's whatever the hell you call that thing. Whoop. So let's see here. We got a medical droid. I never remember this damn guy's name, but he does have his cape and his little cloak dress thingamajig. Got one of these cats here. We got here a Tusken Raider with his cape, which is pretty dope. We got Admiral Akbar, I think that's his name, or whatever his name is. Then, of course, you got Ben Kenobi himself, really in good condition, believe it or not. I don't remember this guy's name, so I'm not going to pretend I do. And this is my boy. If you're watching this, you know who you are, motherfucker. Yuba. I think I look like Michael Jackson. Yuba. Derez, motherfucker, that's you. Then we got this guy. We got another one of him. Good condition. I know I needed him. I don't even know if this is vintage though, because it don't look like it's vintage. Let me look. Where's my magnifying glass? Let me put my phone down for a second. I could be wrong, but let's see. Okay, so yep, I do need him. And he's from 84, so he's definitely from Return of the Jedi. I got plenty of him. Got this cat as well. We got here a fully clothed Emperor's whatever, Imperial whatever thing. This goes to somebody, I just can't remember who it is. I think Chief Chippa or Choop, whatever his fucking name is. We got here another medical droid. So we're gonna put the doubles here. Whatever's double. Put up there, down there, down there. And we got a cloak for somebody. Probably a Luke. Got him. We got here a Luke. And we got here another Yoda. And we got this dude. And of course we got him. And I think this is the chief. I don't know who that's supposed to be. Got this cat. We got Chewie. The Emperor himself. We got here a Jawa. Damn, these things are small. We got here another Tusken Raider. And we got another one of these guys. So we got 2 Tusken Raiders. So all like guys like this, I always try to keep just because they're army builders. Especially being vintage. We have here another Yoda, a little darker skin tone. Yoda, you seek Yoda. What year is he? Let me put this down for a second. Because he's a real, like more of a limey green. $1980. So this is a 1980 Yoda. Interesting. Look at the differences. And we got this cat. I don't remember everybody's name, so that's why you're gonna hear me say this cat a lot. Luke. One of these TIE fighter guys, I believe. Another Jawa. I think that's a TIE fighter pilot, I believe. You know, we got this cat. And got 2 of him. And we got Luke, Jedi Luke, and that's his cloak. Another one of these dudes. Another Emperor. I forgot who the hell this is. Got another one of these guys. Let's mix that 2. Another Chewie. Another one of these dudes. What is going on with you guys, man? This cat here. This guy, I think I just have him, right? Yep, right there. But I might not have him with this thing if that's what he needs. Another cloak. Another Yoda. 3 different colors. Scout Trooper. C-3PO. Another one of these dudes. Snow Trooper. He doesn't have his thing. Another Jawa. And we have Star Wars Luke with his lightsaber. Another Jedi Luke. Caped Lando Calrissian. Cloud City somebody. Another Chewie. Another General. Is it General or Admiral Akbar? And we got the Rebel something commander, the guy. We have here coat for somebody. And we got here another Obi-Wan Kenobi with cape but no lightsaber. We have another Cloud City dude. And we have here yet another General Akbar or Colonel or whatever his fucking name is. This goes to something Star Wars, and we got one of the Star Wars backpacks. And it looks like this came off of that Luke. We got here a head to somebody. We got yet another. Whoop. One here. And we got, I forgot which one. I think this is a mechanic droid or something like that. I am going to be taking this upstairs. I'm going to be taking all these upstairs. Just to get a comparison on what's better. And I'm going to take this tissue out and look at it, examine it, make sure there's no weapons in here anywhere. Okay. So, if I do, I think $5 is too less. But let's say I do $5 each on these. I'm going to leave these guys out because I know I could use those. So, let's say we got 15. Whoop. 30. 45, 60, 75 right here. $90, $105, well, $120. Wait a minute. 35, 135, 155, 175 right here. And I didn't pay that. And I still got all these. So that's pretty good. So I could definitely tell you guys right now, I'm actually definitely keeping these. These are definitely keepers. I don't know what I'm going to do with this extra Zartan piece thing. This goes to probably a Millennium Falcon or something. So, yeah, I'll just put these guys back in here. And I just put these at 15 each. I mean, at $5 each. Because I think $10 each is pretty good. So at $5 each, I definitely came up. And it's crazy because nobody brought these. But then again, I had vintage Star Wars vehicles and, you know, some good ones in good condition. Nobody brought them. I had one guy ask about the Cloud City car, and I told him 20, and he just put it down like it had the fucking Ebonic plague. So the fact that AJ still had these, it did shock me, and it shocked me mainly because nobody brought them. Even at the price he was asking, I mean, $150 for over 30 fucking vintage Star Wars figures. Like, you gotta be, I mean, with or without weapons, that's fucking retarded not to buy them. But that's New Jersey white boys for you. These flea market people are stupid, man. A lot of them are. Not all, but none of them are. Cheap and dumb. Okay. So moving on, this guy, as me and Isaiah was packing up, but he decided he wanted to go back to the car because he was chilly and cold. So there was a guy like maybe 4 or 5 people away from me. I'm pretty sure he probably had some banging stuff during the day because he had a lot of people over there. And at the end of the day, he just started doing everything $1. Everything on the table is $1. So I paid $1 for everything here, and I mean everything. Not $1 for the whole bag. But still a winner because I only paid $1 for each item here. So we're going to go through these items. And everything was $1. I mean, everything. This, I know we don't buy these, but being that it was sealed brand new, I was like, fuck it. I'll take it to a toy show. Maybe somebody will give me $5 each on them. So this was a buck, and this says Magic Decks That Kick Butt, Middle Earth, complete card listing and descriptions. And I don't know who this is on the cover. It's a mummy, obviously, but I don't know from where. But it's old. That's $1. This Inquest is also a buck. Obviously, this here, $1. I can't believe nobody brought these. Then to the Wizard, we have 2 copies of this. Pretty dope. Superman Tribute Edition. And what year is this from? It says first edition. I don't know what year. But it comes with a card and Superman fighting Doomsday. So, pretty dope. 2 copies of those. Then we have this banging ass copy of the Wizard. 5th anniversary bash. Giant 5th anniversary. That's on like Sean Connery. 100 comics you gotta have. So this is pretty dope. Sealed. Free Jim Lee Batman poster, Spawn Chrome card, plus Lady Death half comic offer. With my man the Hulk on the cover. Then we have this copy. I think is this Wizard or this? Yep, Wizard Spawn special edition. I should have looked all these up before I even did the video, so I have a little bit more knowledge. But fucking $1. I mean, I don't give a fuck. These things gotta be worth $1. And we have 2 copies of She. And this one, what's inside this? This one says free inside Silver Surfer poster, I believe. Okay, Silver Surfer poster, Chrome Onslaught card, and Dawn number half offer. And there's 2 copies of this. Oh, wow, okay. So I do have another copy of the Hulk. Pretty badass. And then last but not least for that, we have a copy with the Man. This definitely looks like Jim Lee's version of Captain America. It says here, poster by Jim Lee and Rob Liefeld. And card Chrome Bad Girl. Exclusive Wildstorm half comic offer. So you got this stuff in here. Now we have here Sega Genesis, missing the cover for the little card reader for the Sega Genesis that go on the side. Now you probably heard me say, yeah, you said $1 for everything. Yeah, everything. This was $1. $1 for this fucking Sega Genesis. $1 for this original PlayStation RF switch. You know it's for the original old school one because it has these prongs in the back. $1. I mean, these shouldn't shock you for $1. The Nintendo RF switches, but you could use the same RF switch for a Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo. This Sega Genesis controller, $1. Yeah, he did charge $1 each on it, but hey, it's still $1. Then here we have, oh man, I gotta go through, hold on a second, I gotta do all this. I don't understand how this shit got tangled again. Trying for it not to be tangled. But I gotta wash all of it. Then we have this Super Nintendo Pro Pad. I actually brought these back in the day. These are actually pretty dope when you're playing Street Fighter games, believe it or not. It's generic, but it's a pretty cool controller. $1. A Sega Genesis one, another Nintendo RF. We have here PlayStation AV cable, $1. And we have a Sega Genesis adapter, $1. So I basically got a complete Sega Genesis for freaking 1, 2, RF switch being 3, $4. So $4 I got a complete Sega Genesis. And then, of course, like I said, $1. So all these were also $1. So I got for the PlayStation 2, Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty Finest Hour, Suzuki TT Superbikes, and Medal of Honor Rising Sun. And then also SOCOM US Navy SEALs. And then for the Xbox 360, we have Halo 3, ODST, excuse me. And then we have Forza Motorsport 3. So $1 for all that stuff. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 7. Actually, I gave him what? I think 20 or 20, I think $30. 20 for something or 30, I don't know, whatever the fuck it was, whatever it came up to, it was about $30 or less. So, yeah to that. So let me put this to the side, and because I'm just gonna put these back in. I'm just gonna put these back in here and clean these tomorrow because I got my wipes. My wipes are upstairs because I was upstairs cleaning some stuff with them. And yeah. But when this guy said everything $1, I can't believe how ignorant and naive a lot of people was, because people were just standing there like they're like deers looking at headlights. Like, I'm like, did this guy just say? I said, you said $1? He said, yeah, $1. Everything on the tables. I said, any table. He said, any table. So I immediately went for this, because the other guy, he was just interested in records, 45s and other stuff. So the guy told him 2 for $1 on that stuff, and everybody was still like just going crazy. And then once I started picking up the stuff I picked up, that's when all people was like, oh wow, you got any more video games? And the guy was like, dude, you walked by here like 3 times, and now you asking me. And you know, it is what it is. You know, sometimes, but you know what it is. Sometimes people hear the price and they don't really think it's everything. And you're not gonna think somebody's selling video games for $1. So, because I damn sure didn't think that. All right. So anyhow, let's get to it. Right. So I got this a while ago, maybe about 2 or 3 months ago. This PS Vita. So again, I like I said, I had to go to I went to Video Games New York, and I got the PS Vita adapter. Now, I forgot that they made 2 versions of the Vita. So when the dude asked me, well, which version you have, I was like, oh shit. And I said, you know what, just gonna say so, just give me both. Now, of course, this is the 1000 series, obviously, because this is everything that was in this one. But the one for the 2000, he just had the cable. So I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'll pay $25 for both. Better to be safe than sorry. Plus, if I ever come across another Vita, I should at least have the cable, the charging stuff for both. Then out of the they call them shump games, but still shoot 'em ups to me. I couldn't think of which ones to go with, so I was like, fuck it. This one got 3 inside, so I was like, the hell with it. What convinced me was, because the other one, I love the graphics on the way it looks on the back. It reminded me of this banging ass, I can't remember the shooter, but it reminded me of this banging ass game for the Neo Geo. I love that fucking game. I would kill somebody to play that game or own it. That shit is just beautiful. And the graphics to that one kind of remind me of that. But sometimes that stuff can be misleading. It could just be, sometimes they put like screenshots of bosses on the back of some of that stuff just to give you the better whatever. But I was like, you know what, fuck it. When he told me that he don't know much about that, he's not really into these, but they did take like a lot of arcade shooters, and it's in here, and that's what made me buy this one. So yeah. And anyway, when I came home, my PlayStation light was blinking. Now I've owned, not PlayStation, PS Vita. Now I must have owned like 5 or 6 different Vitas over time, so I know a lot about them. So if you ever come across buying one in a flea market or somewhere, and you just turn it on real quick just to see if it charges, if you see that orange light blink, I don't care if you stand there for 15, 20 minutes, even half an hour. If it still blinks, there's a great chance it'll still work. You gotta keep in mind, these things, because they had issues with the PSP, a long period of time with that lithium barrier that they use, they implode a lot. So what Sony did is now the battery, you can't change it. It's inside. So they made like a fail safe. I only know this because I was educated years ago from my guys who own J&L Games. Now, I'm not gonna go into details on how I know them, but I know them for a very long time from Chinatown before they moved to Bryant Park. But anyhow, if you ever come across that and it's blinking, you might have to give it an hour or so because, you know, there's a fail-safe built inside to help keep the battery from imploding and or messing up any of the other workings inside of this. Because you gotta remember, these things are like, what, 300 or something like that when they first came out? Because you're basically playing a portable PS3. That's what the graphics of these are. It basically had the PS3 graphics at your hand. Probably one of the best Sony handheld. I mean, Sony handhelds are good. They just, like Sega, they don't know how to support their product. You can make the best hardware in the world, but if you don't have software support, your hardware is no good. You can have the worst software in the world, and if you make good hardware, again, one cannot exist without the other. They both have to be both have to be in coexistence for either one of them to prosper, and that's why Sony always keep failing at making handhelds. They're not good at it, and you know, if you're not really good at something, sometimes you should. I mean, nobody likes a quitter, but dude, it gets to the point where you're like, okay, enough's enough. And I'm hoping they learn with this fucking thing. But anyhow, going back to that, it should after a while it should stop blinking. Like mine was blinking orange earlier, obviously, but it stopped blinking orange. So now it's actually holding its charge. The reason why I was blinking orange again was because it's a fail-safe built inside, and it takes a while for the battery to get a little life for it to catch to charge, to stay up longer so it can fully charge. So at least I know that my adapter is working, and now I know that hopefully I have a good working PS Vita, because I got a good deal on this stuff from the guy at the market, but it's been so long that even if it doesn't work or whatever, I can't go back to him and be like, yo, dude, I can't even say, hey, you know, that Vita you sold me ain't no good. I mean, you know how many months that was? You know what I mean? So, yeah, to that. And I'm going to be doing another video upstairs after this one. And, I'm going to be showing you what I'm doing with some of the Japanese robots and all the stuff that I decided to keep. So, yeah. So, this is what I went to the city for. Now, this might be embarrassing to some of you, but when I was at Lev's warehouse for over a month now, going back and forth almost 2 to 3 days a week, I seen this on the floor. Like, not on the floor like just people could step on it, but on the floor to the side, and I swore that this damn thing was the McFarlane, that stupid crappy McFarlane headquarters. That's what I thought it was because of the colors and stuff. I was like, oh, that's the McFarlane. I didn't even look at it. I couldn't understand what 5 points meant, but I wasn't paying attention because I was too busy trying to, you know, get as much of the old vintage shit from Lev that I could turn around and sell them at toy shows and at the flea market. People go crazy for that stuff. So that was my plan. But for some reason, what day was I there? I think I was there. I didn't go the rest of the week, so I think I was there Monday or Tuesday. Whatever day I was talking to Mike. Now Mike is his employee. And I was like, damn, somebody brought that shit? He said, nah, man, this ain't shit. I said, man, nobody want that McFarlane garbage. He said, that's not McFarlane. I said, yes, it is. He said, look. I said, yeah, that's the McFarlane headquarters. He's like, no, look. So he opened it up. So I'm going to show you guys right now. Let me, actually, hold on a second. Let me put my phone down and then bring it over here so you guys can see it. So you guys got to pardon me for a second. Pardon the view. But yeah, so hold on a second. Let me throw this garbage away before I forget. So yeah, so we talking and all, and I'm like, And when he opened it up, I just felt so fucking stupid. I was like, oh shit. Now I remember seeing this on YouTube, and I was like, that's a nice set. So he's like, no, that's Mezco. I said, Mezco did this? And when he opened it up, And I saw all this, so it got Lev's attention because Lev got and gets so many toys, even he don't know what the hell he got. And we both were like oohing and ahhing over this. Now Lev is more interested in the car. I just think all this shit is beautiful and dope. I mean, come on, man. Like, look at this shit. You get the Riddler with 2 heads. You got Catwoman with 2 heads. It'd have been bad. I don't know why they never include Eartha Kitt's version of Catwoman. Because she is the original Catwoman on the 66 show. Not the white lady. But I guess maybe because Eartha Kitt is black. Maybe, I don't know. But I just can't understand. I mean, because when you think of Catwoman from the 66 Batman, not because I'm black only, but I think of Eartha Kitt because she was a better Catwoman. And they did have 2 Catwomans on that show. But anyway, then you got the Penguin. And of course he comes with 2 heads. And then you got the Joker. Joker only comes with, actually Joker don't come with one. He only comes with the head that's on his body. That's kind of weird. And then you have Batman up here with Adam West's head sculpt. And then you got is it Tim Bird or whatever his fucking name is, Ward, whatever, the Robin. And then you have Alfred himself. So, and they all come with stands, and Catwoman comes with this gun and this cat statue. Of course, the Riddler comes with a bag of cash and his cane. And of course, Mick from Rocky. Rocky, you're a bum. He played the Penguin, and he comes with his umbrella. Penguin can't be the Penguin without an umbrella. And he also comes with, I don't know what that is, some kind of glass or something. And of course, the Joker comes with whatever the hell this thing is. Like, I don't know what that is, a belt or something. And looks like a picture frame. And then, of course, Batman comes with one of those sound effects. Actually, 2 sound effect pieces. And of course he comes with a batarang, and don't really quite know what the hell that is. And that also, and then of course they got the bat shield. And what does Robin come with? Robin comes with same thing Batman comes with. And then Alfred, they didn't even get this nigga a fucking cup of coffee. That's fucked up. Then down here, you got, this is the part that goes to the back. This is basically for the back turboing for the Batmobile. You got these little, look like waist clips. I don't know what this is. You want me to make you some tea, Haitian? You want some tea? See that? This basement, it may not look big, but it's so big she can't even hear me. You want tea, Haitian? You want tea? Yeah, I'll make some. As soon as she said it like that, when you marry, you can tell when somebody wants something. So, yeah, you making it? Yeah. So here you got 5 Points Batman 1966 Deluxe boxed set. So I guess this is how you fold all the computers and stuff, because it's the whole Batcave is like a it's cardboard, not plastic. And then, of course, in here you get the iconic 66 Batmobile. Really, really nice. And I got 2 of them. Lev was cool enough to let me get another one before he decided to up the price on it. Because we both like, yo, this shit is beautiful. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's really fucking nice. Really, really nice. So, yeah. Really, really dope. So there you have that. So that's what I originally went to the city to get, because they on Sunday they close at 7, and we ate. Me and my wife, we ate, and we decided to go to Home Depot to get something she wanted to get. Excuse me. I'm sorry about it. Give me a second. So from there, I was like, fuck it, let's hurry up and do this. Because I was like, yo, there's a Home Depot. There is a Home Depot right before you get to the Holland Tunnel. But she's like, you know what? She don't want to take the chance. She just want, just in case they didn't have it or whatever, she just wanted to hurry up and go. So I was like, fuck it. We went to the one by our house right here in Bloomfield. We was in and out of there in less than 20 minutes. And we was on the road on on 280 exactly at like around 5. Well, we got to the Holland Tunnel just around 5:55, 5:51. By the time we got in a tunnel, it was already like 6:09 or something like that. So I knew we were gonna make it. I was like, yeah, we're gonna make it. I could tell because once we got in the Holland Tunnel, it was gonna be smooth sailing from there anyway. So, and that's exactly what it was. So we actually got inside. Well, I got inside because she didn't want to come in. So I got inside of the Toy Tokyo store at exactly like 6:25 or something like that. You know, exactly at around 6:25. That so. Then from there we went around the corner and I went into Video Games New York, did that, and you know we just drove home and you guys saw that video. So yeah, and speaking of, I did, like some of the boxes I got from Lev, I did find the figures like I told fam Eric. And I did find her. I thought the guy I sold a bag of other stuff to at the toy show in Woodbridge, I thought these were in there, and thank God that they weren't. They were somewhere else with other stuff, and I am so happy. So there's some more here. So I'm hoping I can find more boxes tomorrow, because this is the box for her, and that's the box for him. But I still haven't found the boxes for these guys. But I realized that these guys are bigger than these, so I believe one of these guys is in here. I think that's him. No, that's not him. Different face. I just realized that. So there's 2 boxes I brought that don't have the figures in there. I don't actually have the figures at all. So tomorrow, my main focus in the early afternoon is looking for more empty boxes to buy from Lev, because he told me that the yellow robots and stuff he's asking a lot more money for it, because that they are complete and in great condition. So I can't even argue that, but depending on what he sells them to me for, we could strike a deal. If we can't, we can't, you know. And yeah, y'all, that's it. So I got some stuff I gotta take upstairs, so keep an eye out for the other video, because the other video I'm going to be showing you guys some of the other robots I decided to keep. Why? Because I just feel like a lot of these people at these toy shows and at the flea markets don't deserve it. I mean, I paid a lot of money for this shit, but I got a good deal on this stuff. So I'm going to end this video because I'm going to make some tea for my wife. And I'll probably have me a plain donut with some tea for myself. And sit down for a minute and chill the fuck out before I take a shower and take my black ass to sleep. Or maybe I'll take my black ass to sleep while I'm making tea. So while the water's boiling, I can take me a shower. That way I can sit back, enjoy that stuff, and then brush my teeth and go to sleep. So with that basically being said, thank you for watching. But you know, the next video is going to be coming up, and that's going to be the video of me showing you the stuff upstairs, like what I decide to keep, because I still have a lot of shit here. Of course, there's some bins missing here because they're right here, right there. And I still gotta go through shit. I keep forgetting I have this goddamn GoPro, because my plan was to hook this up to my motorcycle so I could do rides and shit. But the way I ride a motorcycle, you guys don't need to you guys might have a heart attack just watching me, because listen, I have a lead foot, so imagine let me just tell you, I ride crazy, and that's why I ride alone, because I don't like riding staggered, because people make mistakes, some people can't ride, and it can get messy real quick. So with that basically being said, I got crap all over the place. I just, I'm so tired I can't even fucking talk. And but I did take some of these what do you call these? Some of these other I'm about to say Ghost Riders, Ghostbusters. And I did bag them and tag them and put them in here. These guys I didn't do anything with yet because I got tons of shit in there. So I need to like separate stuff that I know not in there, but stuff that I know that is definitely Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle weapons. Weapons versus vehicle parts or vehicle weapons are all in here. So this is a day's project. So I'm not in a rush to go through this because I don't plan on selling none of this stuff no time soon. Probably the plushes and everything I got in the garage before this stuff. There may be some stuff in here I may decide to just bring out to a toy show, whatever, just to do so. But I'm not in a rush to do at the same time. This stuff, there are vehicles in here that I need to try to figure out what's intact, what's not. Again, same as what I just said. Then I got some Power Ranger parts in there. I'm talking about like Zords. So I have Power Ranger Zords in here. So I gotta go back to Lev's and figure out where the other parts are. I mean, he's probably got bins of everything everywhere. So I gotta really go through that. Then I got this crap here. And again, there's more stuff in here. There's weapons, a lot of vehicles, and I have to figure out what's complete. Then, of course, I have turtle stuff here as well. So I'm all over the damn place, y'all. I mean, it's a lot of work here. I mean, I've been living in this fucking basement for a minute. I am kind of, you know, like tomorrow when I speak to Lev, I'm gonna talk to him, and maybe me and him could do a 3-way with Gok, so we could figure out a day. Because right now we're already going into 2 weeks that we sort of have went to go meet up with with SP Eric, South Philly Eric, because they sort of have been made a deal. So I'm gonna talk to Lev and maybe Gok tomorrow and see what they're gonna work out with this dude, and then I'm gonna talk to Eric myself, SP Eric, and see what else he has and what we can make. I mean, what kind of deals we can make and stuff, because I really need this basement more packed than not, because the more stuff I can go to toy shows with, the better. I did around $2,000, like I did 1,700 Saturday, but that was because I had a mixture of clothing. I mean, I had a lot of shit that I sold. I mean, I sold toys and I sold a lot of household shit. I think I've sold more household. I made more money on the household stuff than I did on the toys, which is a good thing that I did buy that unit last minute on Friday. So that was a good thing. And the other unit that I brought about a week or two before that one, I was able to take stuff and sell stuff from both units. And that unit that I purchased the other day, that unit I still have to pick that. I have to pick all that up tomorrow. All that stuff's got to be out of there by tomorrow. Then I got to go to my daughter. I got to go to Harlem with my daughter on Wednesday. So my daughter's leaving on Tuesday to pack up everything she needs to pack up. So, cause I can't get to my bins. But worst case scenario, I'll probably take bins down here and just take them to the house so she can use them, and then we'll work it out another time or whatever. Cause I totally forgot. I got a whole bunch of black and yellow bins in the garage that I cannot get to right now. So I'm tired, y'all. But anyhow, I digress. Thanks for watching. Peace.